Okay guys, thank you. So let's get started. Look at the sheet, and I want to look at the 3 top questions. Ultimately, the guiding questions is what we're aiming at. This is what we really want to answer. We want to answer, how do race, culture, language, and economics affect students' experiences in the U.S. public education system? And what would need to change about the current model in order to allow all kids equal access to success in school? But before that, let's talk about the questions you've created that really connect to that, and then we'll jump into the big questions, okay? So stay focused, make sure phones are away. Really remember that if you want to see on this assignment, you need to speak at least once. There is such thing as a stupid question. There is such thing as a stupid comment. And don't say that. So say things that will add value to our discussion. So who wants to start us off with a question quote that they wrote? Martin, go ahead.
Okay. So my quote is, I spoke to classmates and teachers more often each day than to family members, on page 34. And the question is it okay that even though he's getting his education, he's alienating himself from his family?
I don't think it's okay, but I think it's inevitable because he's going to probably have to choose family quality time over doing his homework. And obviously, doing his homework is going to get him the grade that he needs to be successful.
You said like right before is still sacrificing something. I feel like to me, they're not sacrificing anything because that's part of their culture to go and get educated. Compared to like minorities, like Marina was saying, was like Middle Easterns, Latinas, whatever. Like we have to sacrifice something.
Now that we know that race and culture affect your experiences, what could the education system do differently to help those minority students succeed? I think about Salvador, who every day after school has to go work, and not 2 hours at packing groceries. I mean, he does labor every day after school. I mean, what about kids like that who have a responsibility to their family? What can schools do for them?
I would like a mentor who like sees my point of view most of the time. I wouldn't want like a random mentor who does not connect with me.
I've had teachers, white teachers, who sometimes believe that I am too strict or that I am too hard. I've actually even had a parent once call me and say that my syllabus was too demanding, that my students needed more support and that they needed more compassion, and that the way I had played out my syllabus was that I was just being, just really too strict, too strong. What would you say to teachers who are not of color, who want to make things more accessible for you or simplify?
Certain students learn different. Like kids need that structure to know like what to do. Like your syllabus isn't really that hard. Like it tells you what you want and what you think a student should do. So it's like it's just foundation to help you get your education.
Like if we get challenged, the teacher is most likely to believe in us. It's basically telling us, I believe in you and I think you can do it. And I think I needed that. I think I needed that. And I didn't know I could write. Or the poem I read to you, Ms. Guzman, yesterday, I really liked it. But because I wrote it because I knew I could do it now. Like I knew that I had it in me, but I needed the challenge. And it's not that I needed help, because we're capable. We're smarter than we think we are. And yeah, I just needed that little push.